911 calls. And Shelby, you have a copy of the audio of 3 calls that came in just minutes apart, right?
Yeah, I do, Lenise and Byron. They were made by a man and a woman that we actually interviewed Wednesday. That's when they both told us the officers used excessive force on Jawan Dallas. But as you're about to hear, there was no mention of that in these 911 calls. In fact, the woman actually told an operator an officer needed help.
Hello, County 911. What's the location of the emergency?
The first call from the Carroll Plantation Road mobile home park came in at 9:35 Sunday night. A man who we interviewed earlier in the week tells the operator someone was trying to break into his trailer.
I've got somebody trying to get in the trailer, breaking in on us. Me and my
Somebody
girl.
trying to break into your trailer?
Yes,
Do you
me
know
and my
who
girl.
this person is, or is it a stranger?
He's a homeless guy that hangs around over here in the trailer park. He don't need to be hanging around in my yard. My dog's alerted me, and then he's gonna act all crazy walking down the road. I tell him, just come on back. Hey, they're not running over me in here.
Later in the call, the operator transferred the man to Mobile police.
What part of your house is he trying to break into?
He was coming into the yard over the fence, and the dogs alerted us. I have 2 dogs here. We have 2 beside the trailer here in the
Mobile Police Officer 20. This is 911 transferring the caller at 5413 Carroll Plantation Road, lot 33. Okay, yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I had somebody in the yard.
Then a second call comes in from a woman we also spoke with Wednesday. She says it appeared that an officer needed help.
Ma'am, officers here, and they've had to wrestle these people to the ground and stuff. You might want to send a backup for them.
Stay on the line. Okay, so someone who's already called, you said it's lot 27 at 5413 Carroll Plantation?
There are 2 police officers already here.
Okay.
I've had to wrestle one subject to the ground and tase them.
Okay, so let me connect
The
this.
officer appeared to need help.
I'm going to connect
Send
this.
another cruiser, please.
Then the same woman is patched through to MPD, reiterating the need for backup for the officer.
Yes, ma'am. You have officers here at lot 27. They've had to tase and subdue one subject. And the officer looked like he was struggling, and we were walking up the road asking him if he needed assistance or anything, and it took us a minute for him to answer us. You may want to send a backup for him.
Now, it's unclear if the caller saw something different after those calls were made. As for the official medical call that went out, we're told Theodore volunteer firefighters received a call that a man went into cardiac arrest after being tased. When they arrived on scene, MPD and Mobile County EMS were already performing CPR on the man. In the studio tonight, Shelby Myers, Fox 10 News.
Hey everybody, this is Lions Den. Excuse me. Hello everybody, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. I'm doing an update of the Jawan Dallas investigation. See, the media, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to confuse the witnesses, right? Because the witnesses said they called 911 a report of a break-in into their home, right? But remember, the same witness said it wasn't Jawan Dallas. So if the witnesses said it wasn't Jawan Dallas, but this report that there was a break-in, then why do you try to put this 2 and 2 together like, oh, it could be Jawan Dallas? They're not going to say that, but they try to portray like, okay, then maybe Jawan Dallas was the one that struggled with the police officer and blah, 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 blah. This investigation is so confusing, but the couple did say it wasn't Jawan Dallas that did the break-in. They witnessed it, and then all of a sudden they said there was a break-in into their house. So what are you trying to say, Fox 10? You trying to say is that Jawan Dallas might be the perpetrator that break into their home without any evidence, without any proof that it was really him? See, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it look like, the police been struggling, try to subdue the suspect and whatnot. And just because that happened, that doesn't necessarily mean that was Jawan Dallas that's been subdued. And again, there's multiple witnesses that say that it wasn't Jawan Dallas. Jawan Dallas was on the other side of the block of the street. I mean, yeah, blocks down the street. And the thing of it is that did someone break into their couple's home? It could be, but they did not say it was Jawan Dallas that broke into that home. You notice that what the media is trying to do, try to put two and two together. Well, that could be Jawan Dallas without saying his name. But ladies and gentlemen, this is showing you what these people are trying to do. They're putting two and two together, trying to confuse the witnesses and say, well, yeah, there was a break-in. Someone tried to break into a house and blah, 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 by this homeless guy. But just because that happened, that doesn't mean that was Jawan Dallas that did that. Or that's Jawan Dallas that fit the description. See, this is why I said they're talking about we need to bring more information. And I got another update as well with the Jawan Dallas investigation, where the police chief explained on their side of the story, and then the Dallas' attorney is responding to what the police chief was saying. So y'all let me know what you think about this. This is part 1 of this investigation. I'm doing a part 2 right now. But so far, let me know what you think about this, and I'll talk to you in my next video. This is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.